Yeah, I was going to see if they were boots of Elvenkind.
They may have been.
Because those boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface. You also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently. And then the boots of striding. While you wear these boots, your walking speed becomes 30. Unless your walking speed is higher.
Boots striding because my stride's already 30.
Yeah. And then it says, in addition, you can jump 3 times your normal distance. I think it was boots of Elvenkind, actually.
I think it was, and it's just moved silently. I thought it was
Yeah, so basically you have advantage on your stealth checks while moving.
Yeah. Let's see, where is my acrobatics score? There it is. Okay, right there. I can make acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah, just do acrobatics or athletics, either one.
Whatever your better score is.
Which his will probably be acrobatics.
Yeah, because he's Dexy.
Yeah.
He's Dexy.
He's a very acrobatic cat.
I have a plus 10 on my acrobatics, which makes that roll a 27.
Whew, good lord. Okay. Yeah, so you are able to pull yourself free.
He's the only one who's still stuck, right?
Yeah. Ingros is still stuck.
Uh-oh.
What does uh-oh mean?
He's reading the uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't know how good this is going to be for you, Vince.
Okay. Fails. Whew. Okay. So, Angros is the only one that is still stuck. You two are able to break yourselves free. You and Onryu. So the sense of like dread and sorrow and all that kind of like leaves you all. It like dissipates as you all are able to break your feet free from the black sludge. Angros, on the other hand, let me see if I can find enough dice.
Oh no, he went for more dice. Ooh, these dice come in and more.
Ouch.
And,
This is an ouch.
yeah, this is a super ouch.
How big is the ouch?
Since he was not able to break himself free.
With all the dice that you're going to roll, please don't max them out.
Yeah.
Actually, Vincent, please max them out. I want to see how hard this hurts.
So because he was not able to pull himself free, the sense of horrible loss intensifies. So you just feel like you're losing.
No food. Food.
Like your sense of like you're not going to be able to eat any good meat for a long, long time just intensifies really badly, and you take 24 points of psychic damage.
Oh!
So I put minus 24 on my...
Yes,
Yeah,
minus 24.
you lose 24.
Yes, minus 24 hit points.
I'm at 30 left.
So, yeah, so you two are able to pull yourselves free. And as that takes place, you all see, like, in the distance in front of you, about 10 or 20 feet, like a portal kind of opens up a little bit, and you and Henri are able to walk towards it.
So we just leave him?
I mean, that's up to you guys. I don't care.
I'm going to look at Henri and start...
I was gonna say it's because we're in initiative order, so it's on to you.
I'm going to look at... I'll look at Engros. Look at the portal. Look at Engros. Look at the portal. Look at Engros. Look at the portal.
Help
Damn
me
it!
out.
And I'll help him.
Okay, so when he makes his roll, you'll have advantage. Henri, are you gonna do anything? So you see behind you, like you and Critias pull yourselves free and take a step forward, and then you guys are able to look back and see that Angros just like grabs his head and he's like screaming. He's like, "No more meat!" And so you see Critias kind of turn back around and takes a step back and reaches out a hand to Angros.
I took 2 steps towards the portal and shit.
You gonna do anything, Henri? So you've got the portal in front of you. You see Critias is reaching out a hand to Angros.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at Wolver and slap him on the back and go, "You got this. Go help the boy."
Well, I pulled Wolgren out for this one. He's basically non-existent for this dreamscape section.
Lucky.
Well, I go smack.
Wait until you figure out why.
Why is he pulled out? Oh, is he gonna have to do something later? Oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying that Ingress's pull-out game's weak?
Oh yeah.
All right.
So, did you say you were going to do anything on Ryu? You slapped Wolgren.
I was going to, pat Radius on the back and say, "You got this, bro."
Walk to the portal.
Bruh.
So, you progress forward and go through the portal.
I'm not going through the portal until they do.
Okay, you go up to the entrance of the portal.
Okay.
And then,
It looks like they need help. I will offer assistance, but I figured their strength is, since my strength is dump stat, I'm not really going to be very much help.
yeah, there you go. So, it'll come down to Ingros.
He uses his dexterity to tickle.
Make another athletics or acrobatics check.
With advantage. So
Advantage.
roll 2 d20s, take the higher.
Yes.
I do an acrobatic tickle on
17
Critias.
plus 7, so 20.
Plus. It's plus
7.
Yeah.
Yes.
17 to 7, so
Yes,
24.
24.
So you're able to pull yourself out, and you basically grab one leg and grab the other leg, and you pull yourself out of the black muck. It's kind of rising up, so it's up to like mid calf, almost your kneecaps, as you're like pulling yourself out. You're like, and you hear it like kind of sighs, and then you guys are able to book it to the portal.
So I'm almost like Commander Riker sinking into the.
Yes, just like that. Just like that.
Just like that.
So you're able to pull yourself free. The sense of dread and personal loss
He gets pulled in.
dissipates from your body. As you guys go to the portal, you feel that the dreamscape, then fades to black again,
Okay.
and you see the little flock of spine devils kind of goes through the portal right behind you all because they were flapping in the air behind you all. And then, as that one ends,
Another beginning.
let me grab her for a minute. Hang on.
Because otherwise we'll be attacked by angry.
Angry Minotaurs. Dream Minotaurs.
Dream tards. I mean, what?
Dream Dart.
Dream Tars.
We're the Dream Warriors. Don't want to sleep no more.
Okay. Alright, so as that dreamscape ends, the next one begins to lighten up. Lulu rests on a black cushion at the center of a inky void. She is unconscious and alone, a beam of brilliant white light shining down upon her. Next to Lulu, a large gleaming brass spyglass rests atop an ornately carved tripod. Lulu awakens and looks peacefully around her. Seeing the spyglass, she approaches it. Pressing one eye against the eyepiece, Lulu then steps back and suddenly, eyes wide, mouth open, her face alight with excitement, she cries out, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!"
No, you gotta do the voice.
Oh, yeah. It's like, "The sword! The sword! I know where it is!" "Do you know where it is? I know where it is!" "The sword! The sword! It's there! It's there!"
Uh-oh.
What's up,
Where's
baby chaos?
She's just chilling. But yes. Alright. So, let's see here. So you guys all made it. A little bit badly beat up, but not too bad. Mostly engrossed, so good thing you chugged that potion. Because how many hit points are you down to now?
30.
Yeah, that would have knocked you unconscious and out of the dream.
Yep.
Or, well, it would have knocked you unconscious. But...
But what?
It would have knocked him out of the dream.
Yeah, it wouldn't have, it would have knocked him out, and if anybody else would have got knocked out. I know you're busy now, laugh out loud. Commander soon. Yeah, I'll have to catch up with you and do some Commander one weekend.
Who's that?
When I'm not busy. Bud Light.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have to catch up, throw down some Commander sometime.
Online or in person?
No, in person.
Where's he work?
He's like part owner with a bunch of guys up in Indiana with a game shop
Oh, okay, cool.
over there in Clarksville. I've been to it. It's cool. A little shop.
Cool.
Have to roll up there one day. Can I put you down? You're actually kind of heavy. She's about 18 pounds now.
Dang,
A
son.
little over 18. Little step hoss. Let
That is whack.
me see if I can put her in this high chair with some toys. Can I put you in here? Oh, I know. Put some toys to you so you don't leave. And actually, let me get her a cookie. Quick break.
Okay. So next game night it will be your place, right?
So far, as long as George can make it.
Okay. If not, then what?
Mm-hmm.
We do it Thursday.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
You want a cookie?
Well, we'll still got some time to create 2 teams of chaotic.
Yeah.
Because the only plans I have is getting a platter, getting some magic
Be
charms.
eyeballing this. There's 2 little cookies in there. I gave her one. She's like, the other day she was double fisting those cookies.
Oh.
She loves them things. She was like,
That was so wrong when you did that. Oh, the fuck, dude. That's some jacked up shit.
but yeah. So as you guys finish off that 4th dream, you hear her kind of recognize that she knows where the sword is at. So as you all come out, so you all basically reawaken in the circle. Wolgren is knocked out.
Angros wakes up with a lot more of a headache.
Actually, you were over here.
And I was there.
Yep. So as you guys come out of the dreamscape, you notice that Wolgren is unconscious on the floor. Yeah. So he is knocked out.
Shit.
So we have to
Wolgren, you okay? Like, I'm gonna go over and try to
Yeah.
shake him.
Okay.
Take
Yeah,
him
he
away.
is unresponsive. You kind of find him unconscious and in this strange trance.
Okay.
Like you grab his eyelids and open them up, and you kind of see that his eyes are rolled back in his head, and you kind of hear him like for a second kind of mumbling to himself, but then like snarling at himself,
Uh-oh.
and then you hear like for a second like his mouth will just open up, and you can hear the actual reverberance of the shield's voice coming out of his mouth.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Kind of like a loudspeaker. He opens his
Yeah.
mouth as like a little bit of a loudspeaker. Yeah. But you find him in a trance just on the floor.
Okay. This is not creepy at all.
Yep. Nope. But yeah, so as you come out, Maggie, she's like, oh, that was very entertaining. We were actually able to complete the ritual, save for a few of your all's party. And she kind of looks down at Wolgren, just unconscious on the ground in a trance.
Do you have some more of that stuff?
probably have some of the redcaps find another bottle of it, or concoct another one. So she kind of yells for one of the redcaps and tells him, "Go and find him another bottle of the greasy stuff."
The greasy stuff. The egg whites.
Yeah.
Make it extra greasy.
Make it extra chunky.
Oh no, I'm gonna feel like I'm eating out-of-date milk.
Oh god.
Wait.
Out-of-date milk that's been stored with castor oil and like
Eggs.
no, got
Crisco?
like fish oil.
Oh god.
Lard thrown in there.
Yeah. Got some,
That's where the smell comes
yeah,
from.
got
Is
some
the fish
lard
oil.
kind of whisked in there.
And milk that hasn't passed expiration.
It's got little chunks of stuff like tapioca balls, but they're like squishier and greasier. Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
don't
they
wanna
say
know
drink a
what balls
potion.
like
This
they
is
are.
eat a potion.
Yeah. This is, you gotta chew this potion.
Ooh, yum, tapioca. Wait, no, that's not tapioca.
He's like, oh, that's not tapioca. That's hilarious.
That ain't creme brulee either.
Oh god.
That's not creme brulee. That's not rice.
Oh god. So. I think, where does it say? Let me go. Let me see. So, you all coming out of the dream, Maggie, is very content with the information that, has been picked up.
What information did we pick up?
So basically, Lulu regained some of her memories, and let me just mute this damn thing. All these motherfuckers, scammers, just
As always.
tons of fucking scammers. I get tired of it. I get 40 scam calls a day.
Wow, why so many?
Because he answers them.
Because I share a name with my dad, and he's in the 60s, so they keep calling me thinking, "Oh, well, we can help you with your Medicare, bitch." Does it sound like I'm on Medicare? Fuck
Okay.
off. But no, that shit, and then
I have that problem.
dude, it's ridiculous,
My dad and I share a name, so yeah.
Yeah, it's just aggravating. Like, bruh, come on.
They call me. I don't share a name, and they still call asking for my dad.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Call asking if I want to sell my house. I'm like, yeah, I'll sell my house to you. Oh, so how much you want? I'm like, $250,000. Would you be willing to come down if we cover closing costs? I come down like $5,000. I'll take $235. Well, here online, I don't care online. Either you give me the money that I want, or you go fuck off. They're like, we'll give you a call back. No, you won't. You ain't calling nobody back. You ain't got enough money. Get out my face. I told him that on the phone. I'm like, you ain't got enough money. Go away. Go away. You ain't got enough money.
all right.
All right, sorry. Off track.
No, we're good.
Yeah, nah, we're good here. So as you come out, Maggie's happy at the information, seeing you all successfully complete the dreamscape. You took a big hit, so she does have one of the red caps going to find another vial of chunky,
Green stuff.
greasy bottle stuff, whatever the hell that was.
I wanted to see if they find it first, and I have a question.
Oh, it'll be a little while, because if they don't have one, they'll try to make one. But basically, Maggie is elated that you all did that. After, Lulu comes to, and she kind of floats around for a little bit. She's like, "Oh, I got some of my memories. The two crows, or the ravens, come in and fly in and flap down and land on Maggie's shoulders. And then you see her for a second. She turns to one of them, and it kind of whispers in her ear. And it's like, you guys can't discern fully what it's trying to say, but you do hear it mention something about, like, killed a red cap, or, like, kind of some of the stuff that they infer that, was taking place. And she's like, "So, gentlemen, what is this about you killing a red cap or two? Someone please explain."
I'm gonna step up and say,
Yeah, I look at Ingross and Wolgren and go, yes, please explain.
yeah, yeah.
Like, you look over at Wolgren and like, he kind of flops a little bit. But nothing. He's still in a trance.
Look back at Maggie and go, I was helping the injured person get the spine out of his foot. I have no recollection at all, or any knowledge of any red caps being killed.
To our knowledge, we came over. We helped with, what's his name again?
Mikey.
Me and Anryu saw Mikey was limping, so we were off helping him. These two were off in the whatever, and then we happened to go over and see, and I'm going to describe how the bodies were laid out.
Yeah.
And we saw this, and I'm going to describe how the bodies were laid out.
Yeah.
As a description of, like, what might have happened. And I go, we were, to my knowledge, we were not involved. It looked like there was a scrap. And it looked like they were fighting over the red meat.
Maggie's like, red meat?
That's the red caps. That's what they're calling it. It's
I'll
crab.
have to reference that one.
It's crab, but they call it rab.
I take some out of my pack and say, here you go, this. This is what they were fighting over.
Yeah. He takes some of the crab meat
You
out.
take some of the meat out and show her.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'll have to find out where these crabs are. It looks
They
very...
found it. They said they called it suckable.
Not like you want to do with this one.
She's like, well, I mean, granted. But she's still like, suckable meat? I mean, you consume it. I'm not sure how that works. She's like, whatever. We'll save that for another conversation.
And I would like to point out that your imps, ravens, aren't necessarily as clever as they think they are.
She's like, imps? You two are imps? And they kind of look over and they're like, and they drop their forms so they look like natural imps again. She's like, that's better. She's like, when I made the deal for you two idiots, I didn't think that it would come with so many issues. But, so she looks over at Mikey and is like, you, my large friend, is what they say true? And Mikey goes,
And then also I was able to fix one of the war machines that, I can't remember the name of the two.
Chuka and Clunk.
Chuku and Clunk were messing with.
Like, I'm very pleased to hear that one. The more war machines we have operational, the better.
And then we were going to help out your flaming skull dude, but you had the ritual ready.
Old Barnabas. Wouldn't worry about him. He'll be fine one of these days.
Pretty sure the spike that was in Mikey's foot. You have
Yeah. I'll take the spike that was in Mikey's foot and show it to her.
Okay. She's like, that thing. Was it really giving you that much issue? Mm-hmm. Oh, here. Have the other cookie. She's fine. She's got toys and everything else.
I tried.
It's FOMO.
She just wants to be held all the time.
Much like Camilla does in the water. When she's around mom and dad, or Teresa and one.
Yeah.
99.
She just wants attention, that's all. She wants somebody to hold her 24/7.
That happens also with babies when they cry.
Yeah.
Like because they think if you pick them up, they'll stop when you pick them up, and that's one reason why they cry. They're like, if I cry, they're gonna pick me up.
Yeah.
That's why one of the
They'll pick me
techniques
up
they
every
tell you
time.
not to do is when they cry, you let them cry themselves out.
Yeah. Not always.
Not
Sometimes
always.
they
Sometimes
are
it's
in
a
need,
legit,
but not every single time.
You start learning to identify the type of cry.
Yeah. But yeah, so Maggie goes and she's like, okay, I see. That was probably very painful for you, very, very much, Mikey. You're like, uh-huh. Because he's got that tube in his mouth, so he doesn't actually say.
You just make him sound like the guy. Hey, you guys.
Fucking sloth. Sloth from the Goonies if he couldn't actually talk.
Yeah.
But then she turns to the imp on her left side, and he starts whispering. And she's like, so, what they're telling me are the one on the ground here, and the very large, cute, attractive, bold friend you have here.
And then you see me and Henri, you just look at each other like, and just mouth. Like, we're like, what the fuck?
But she turns and she's like,
I'm actually very happy she's not talking about me.
Yeah.
yeah. But she's like, from what the imps tell me, you all took a red cap down an alley and ended up squishing him quite profusely against the walls and the ground, thoroughly into the ground, and then were attacked by other red caps.
Wait. You're saying you all. I am not part of this you all.
No, yeah, she's saying that basically Wolgren and Engros. She's referring to them two.
Not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's saying that Wolgren and Engros were the ones that basically did that.
Yeah.
And so she kind of walks over to Engros, and she's like, "You're not hurt, are you?" She kind of leans up against you a little bit. She gets some like gunk and muck stuck from her hands onto your armor. And she's like, "You're not hurt, are you?"
I'm a little injured, yes. And I slowly back away from her.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, well, since the ritual has been completed, and even though you did beat up on my red caps and didn't enjoy it, and didn't invite me to come along and have fun with you all, these little things do need ass whoopings once in a while, and I do enjoy giving it. So honestly, it's not that much of a loss. These red caps, I can get them, a dime a dozen. A gold piece a dozen.
A gold piece a dozen.
No,
a copper piece a dozen.
Yeah.
Oh no, the weird one, the electrum.
Oh, no, hell no. Electrum. Shit, that's like, 100 gold? That thing's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, like a copper a dozen. She's like, a copper a dozen. They're not hard to come by. I can make them pretty freely. I'm not concerned about it. I'm just concerned you didn't invite me for the enjoyment. But,
I would like some of that green stuff to heal.
Apologize to the lady for not inviting her to the party.
Well, yeah, well, no, yeah. Look at Engros and say, well, apologize to the lady.
Sorry. Like it's a question more.
oh, you.
Actually, the Electrum's fifth is
Is it 50 gold?
it's actually one half gold. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a half a gold.
Gold,
Yeah. It's up there because then it's what, platinums or something?
Platinum, yeah.
Yeah.
Copper, silver, Electrum, gold, platinum.
Yeah.
And
yeah. It's between silver and gold.
Yeah.
silver and gold.
But basically, with that, Maggie comes up and she's like, since we have the information we need, which I'll figure that out here in just a second for the next part. Since you all were gracious enough to help get that war engine up and running, I will let you all have that one for assisting, and also letting me take part in the ritual to get information from Lulu here.
Well, you're very welcome.
Yes.
Is there any chance we can barter to get a war machine that... First off, let me ask you. Does that war machine... Is that one of the ones that has a weapon on it or not?
It's just a standard like War Machine
Okay.
right now. It doesn't have any modifications.
Okay.
You guys can find some modifications if you can find some parts out there.
Okay, because that's
So-
what I didn't know if I could barter with her to get one that already has a weapon on it.
Yeah, yeah. She doesn't have any available that have weapons on them right now. Most of the ones that she has that are operational are out and running.
Okay.
So yes, she doesn't have one. It's a.
How much will
decent
that one fit? How many would that one?
I mean, it depends on what you want to put on it.
No, like people in it.
Oh, I think it'll fit. Let's say 6 people.
Okay. I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah, I think it fits 6 people.
Okay.
Or maybe 7. Like 6 or 7, one of the two.
Okay.
But basically, she goes and she'll give you the War Machine, and she calls over a Red Cap and tells him to bring her a bag with some fuel for the War Machine.
Okay.
And so he brings over this little bag, and you can hear it clinking. And he ends up giving the bag to her, and she drops the bag in your hand.
Okay.
And you feel like these coins in it.
Okay.
So as you open the bag, you can see that it has these coins that resemble the one that you got from the vendor.
The soul coin?
Yeah,
I
Vulgar.
remember that one, yeah.
Or Vulgar.
Vulgar, yeah.
Yeah, from Vulgar, the shopkeep gave you a coin.
Yeah, I
And
remember
it's just
that.
like those.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he told you it was a soul coin, to keep
Yeah.
it handy because it's going to be useful. So she gives you a bag with 3 more soul coins in it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna mark 4 soul coins. Okay. And just to keep them together, I'll take the 1 soul coin so we have 4 in that bag.
Yeah. So she, calls over a couple of other red caps. Oh, you're fine. Here, hang on.
Poor thing.
No.
Poor
You're so
thing.
abused.
I'm so sad.
Here, we're gonna put you in a little bouncy thing. I can't sit here and hold you all day, baby girl. Mwah. This is what she wants, just all day.
That's all day. All day.
I'm so excited.
Here. Oh. Oh. You're fine. Maybe this will wear you out to where you take a nap.
Whatever it takes.
Oh. Yep, she's just feisty.
So we have 4 soul coins now. Okay.
Yes. So, so you get the bag with the soul coins.
Yep.
She's going to give you a war machine to use.
What about my
It's coming.
ugly?
Yeah, they've got it. They've got something. Either if they can't find one, they're going to make one.
Yeah.
But throat started getting dry.
Talking too much?
Suckable too much.
Oh yeah, too much suckable meat. But she has another one bring a box, and then she also goes and turns, and she asks you all, if you all had your choice of a silvered weapon, what would you all choose?
And I'll show her the great sword that I have.
Okay, so you want a great sword,
Yeah.
or a long sword, or a battle axe, or it doesn't matter. Whatever
Great
you guys,
sword.
any.
Well, is there any way we can get the weapon? How are different are silvered from magical? Because all of our weapons are
They're
magical.
normal, but they're silver. That's the only thing. They're not magical, but some things can still take damage from silvered weapons, even if it's not magical.
Or
Okay.
nothing. You don't need a silver weapon. No one needs silver weapons.
Are you saying that from your unconscious trance?
No, that's the wolf in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Going, no, we don't need that. We don't need that. That's stupid. Why
And
would
then
you need that?
the shield pipes up, and he's like, "Ooh, I'd like to see where this is going."
And the wolf, if I had my choice, I'd love to. If I had my choice, I'd love to have silver-tipped arrows.
Yeah, I mean, you'd only be able to have one. You wouldn't be able to
I
have.
need one.
Yeah. But yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
they get a whole sword. They get a whole sword, but I get like one arrow.
well, I mean, it's one weapon for the whole group. So I mean, you can plead your case if you want like a rapier or a long sword.
I mean, well, you don't have any like magical weapons that are melee weapons, do you guys?
No.
What's your melee weapon?
The Wakasashis.
The Wakasashis?
Yeah.
Can we do?
I also have two commas.
Two what commas?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say
But
you.
no, I mean, I don't need anything. I've got a magic bow, and I've got a magic cloak, and I've got magic boots, so I don't need anything else.
I know Brogan's got a magic hammer. I have a magic sword. He's got the magic maul.
Yeah.
So silver is essentially a normal weapon that
Has silver on
has silver on it.
it. Yeah.
Can I ask her? Could she silver one of our weapons, if that is possible?
Yeah. If you have a weapon specifically that you want,
Like
to
the
have
magical
silver,
sword that I have, I was seeing if she could silver it.
that will require a little extra. You can easily silver a regular. Silvering a magical weapon
Okay.
may mess
Silver-
with the attributes.
Give me a
You
silver
wouldn't want
lance. I forgot. I have just a regular lance.
a lance.
Yeah, because remember, sometimes I'll steed and
Yeah.
use that. That gives me a magical weapon when I'm mounted. Because I
Well,
can't
it won't be
use a sword.
magical.
No, it gives me a magical weapon to use mounted, quote unquote.
A modified weapon.
A modified. It'll
Yeah.
yeah, because right now I can't use any mounted combat because the lance is not magical. My sword is, and I can't use my sword mounted.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if I can get the lance, then that would help out. That would give me something on mounted.
Yeah. No, I mean that's fine.
I'm fine with
Unless
So Wilgrim pulls out the big shield. He's like, "Can we silver this?"
that. Silver the shield. Shut it up.
Particularly right here, where kind of the chain goes across, and kind of looks like a mouth. He's like, particularly right here.
particularly
Right
across
where
the
a mouth is.
She's like, I wish we could. The attributes would not really transfer over. But to see that shield get its mouth silvered shut would be a blessing.
You're telling us.
Please.
Please, begging. Please.
She's like, unfortunately, my smithing group's expertise don't really extend far enough to be able to complete that task.
You could just hit it with a hammer a couple times.
Oh, if you wanted just smacked with a hammer a few times, we could definitely do that.
Oh,
Totally
actually,
do that.
Okay.
wouldn't you be able to give him like 10 pieces of ammunition? Because when I was just looking up like silvered weapons, it says like you can silver a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition. So if Gauls want silver
we could.
arrows, we could just say like 10 arrows then.
Yeah, we can do
If
that.
you want to do
I
that.
actually had a question about that.
What's up?
Oh, so there's copper, silver pieces, electrum, gold, platinum, right?
Yeah.
When I think of like a coin, I'm thinking of like a $50 size coin when it comes to the currencies, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I could easily just make silver tipped arrows because I do have blacksmith proficiency.
But you don't like
Yeah.
silver.
Well, let me finish. My God, don't care.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, you would have to find a blacksmithy and do it, but yeah.
I mean, theoretically, I just need me a steel cup. That's about it. Make a crucible. That would be difficult.
I mean, yeah.
If they can repair war machines here, they should be able to have the rudimentary stuff to make a crucible and
Yeah, I mean, they could easily go and do that here.
Yeah.
I'm saying it would just take time.
I'm saying what we could do is, if she's gonna gift us a weapon, we can take the lance, and he can make some silver-tipped arrows for gauze, so we can get both and do that.
Who's gonna cough up the silver to melt down? That went quite quick.
No.
I'm looking at my sheet. I mean, it depends on how fucking technical I want to get with this. Like, because, I mean, honestly, I don't really need them. I was
do have quite leathery skin, which I could use for the pouch of a bellow.
I mean, they have most of the gear here if you wanted to do it. She's offering you one item, silvered, but if you want to spend time to melt down some more silver to make some more stuff, that's fine. I don't care.
Because, to be honest...
It's just going to take time. That's...
Yeah. Well, just so you know, because I don't, he'll know, but Engros won't. I want to see if we can take a long rest after he's drank the potion already, so then he had to drink that nasty shit for no reason.
Oh.
But I mean, that could give us time for him to make what needs to. So we can get the weapon, he can make what he needs, and then we can leave that way.
I'm looking at something real quick.
So we can still take the silvered lance, because that still gives me a weapon mounted that I can use.
Yeah.
And then, because that's what I'm using mounted anyways.
Yeah.
And then...
Okay. So...
And then you can make, and then we can rest to make some silver-tipped arrows for gauze.
And I can get some silver-tipped javelins.
If you want to.
If you want to.
Do we have that kind of silver javelins have bigger tips than arrows?
I prefer you to have the arrows, just because you use your bow more than he uses javelins.
Yeah.
I only use javelins to stick things.
No, you use javelins to throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your range combat, but mostly you're running up anyways to smash stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's up to you guys however you want to run it.
I think that would be the better way to go, because right now I don't have a way to fight mounted if I need to, because my lance has no magical properties. The silver doesn't give it magical, but it'll allow me to use it, more effectively. So if I could get the silver lance, we can take a long rest while we're here before we leave. That gives you, Brogan, time to make gauze some silver-tipped arrows, and then we're good to go. Then we can jump in the war machine and just truck it. No pun intended. You are so spoiled.
Mm-hmm. She's just angry. She's not even crying. She's
I know this. And then stops. See? And then stops.
Yeah.
Okay, Brogan, what were you saying about the arrows?
I was saying I was going to do a roll to see if the wolf would try to intervene on this. And if you were to choose high or low wrong,
I wouldn't be able to resist, and we'll be like, no, we're not doing that. Fuck that. That's stupid. Why would you do that?
Hey, Brogan.
But you guessed correctly. Yeah, sorry for not being here.
No, you good.
A lot of crazy shit go down. Stupid shit.
It's normal. Happens.
These things.
So, is that what we're doing?
I mean, it's up to you guys. Like I said, I don't have to have the arrows. If you want to do it,
I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with us taking the time to get the
who has
arrows.
silver?
Yeah, who has actual silver? I know we convert most of the stuff to gold, but I think you guys started out with some silver.
No, I started off with gold.
Every currency you use is gold. You don't really use anything lower.
Well, some of the starting stuff usually comes off. Well, you got so many. Actually, do you have some, Brogan? You guys are the freshest characters in.
Yeah.
I have 10 gold pieces. That's it.
I've got no, you gave me gemstones.
Oh yeah, you had the gems. So we'll say, Brogan, you are able to talk with.
If they have some silver, I have gems that I can convert to silver.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you got a gold.
Oh, We also have the sending scroll. We can get the one dude to see if he's got any silver we can purchase.
I mean, they'll probably have some here.
Okay.
So you could probably send some red caps over to check with Chuka and Klon, see if they have enough to do a second set.
We can do that.
Because, I mean, they have enough that they're going to give you a silver weapon now anyway, of your choice.
Yeah. So we'll say the lance and see if they have any extra to give us for the arrows.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a few gold on me.
Yeah. So, we'll say if you guys got, 2 gold, Chuka and Klonk will probably be able to trade that out for some silver to let Brogan go, let Wolverine go, and do some silvered arrows.
Anything to use their equipment?
Yeah.
Which one?
Are they going to charge us anything to use their equipment?
Probably not, because you guys helped them out earlier, so probably not.
Well, then I have 2 gold on me that I can, if they can convert it, then I would convert it for the silver coins so he can melt down to make arrow tip.
Some silvered arrows. Okay. And then, so actually, Brogan, what we'll do is...
All I need is the tips dipped.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all that's going to be silvered on them. So, we'll do that. Brogan, first off, your character, as soon as your character kind of comes to, you were basically in a trance. So the last thing you remember is that Maggie essentially had started the ritual. Once the ritual started, your character closed his eyes and there was a giant flash of white, and then everything kind of went dark, and then everything came back to, and you saw a bright... Oh my God, hang on. This kid. Come here.
This kid is on fire.
No, actually. You need a bottle.
She needs a what?
She's hungry. That's what.
You're hungry.
She's hungry.
Feed that baby.
Yeah.
She can't have what Ingros eats.
No one can have what Angros eats.
Yeah.
We're so surprised Angros can have what Angros eats.
You're right.
Why do you think his last name is...
Angros?
Why do you think his name is Ingros?
Well, I don't know. Angros doesn't really sound like a gross name.
Because he's engrossed in what he does.
Yep.
Gross.
That makes sense.
Because he's gross.
He gets engrossed in eating.
Into the eating. Oh, he went up to go get, I think, the bottle.
I don't mess.
Hi. We got her to stop. Shh. Vincent, don't scare her. And then she goes right back because she's hungry. She hangry.
The baby's hangry.
She's some hangry. Oh, and she grabs it and goes right after it.
Yep. Yeah, she's hungry. It's been about 2.5 hours since she ate.
Gotcha. All right.
All right. There we go. Baby's satisfied.
And quiet.
But yeah, so you see basically a giant green meadow that had a angel that had Lulu floating by its shoulder. And then, like, you all forced your way through that vision into the next one, which was basically the angel and the elephant were laying on the ground, unconscious, and there was a giant group of spine devils that were attacking. So you all had to defend the Lulu and the angel that were laying on the ground. During that fight, the wolf and the shield started bickering in the back of your mind. So it ended up making you black out. So it basically ended up just knocking you unconscious into a trance while you were in the dream. So you didn't experience the other parts of the dream because basically, you had a psychic overload with the other two personalities in your mind.
All right.
So, they came out of the dream. You're no longer in the dream. You came out of the trance and you're laying on the ground. Everybody's kind of looking at you. Lulu's in the middle of the room. You see a room that has... Oh, actually, you don't see the room because it's not on the camera. Aha! There we go. So, you see yourself... you come out of the trance and you're laying on the ground. And as you look around the room, you see a red circle that's scrawled on the floor. There's some freestanding sconces that have fires going on them, lighting the room. And then Mikey's in the corner, and the rest of your group are all inside the outer ring of this circle with Lulu sitting in the middle on a pile of pillows. So, and that's where you come out of the trance. Because you basically had a psychic overload with all of the, with all the bickering and the voices in your head. So you were, your character... go ahead.
I said because they love you.
Yeah.
They want to bicker with you.
Yeah. They started an argument. So because of that, they were in the back of in the back of your mind bickering, and it overloaded you, so it ended up making you black out in the dream and then coming out stuck in a trance. But you were able to basically shake off the two and stop the bickering that they were doing in the background and basically come out of the trance. So now you're conscious and awake while they were... And the first thing you heard was basically Mad Maggie offering to have Chuka and Clonk make a silvered weapon. And that's, basically where you came out. Yeah. We'll just go with that one.
Oh, you weren't going to torture him like you do with Vincent?
No.
Okay.
Not for right now.
Okay.
Just to move things along. Just
that's
get him
fine.
caught up.
I do enough torturing to myself. Thank you, good.
Actually, he kind of is.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Are you guys in D&D?
Yeah, it's doing D&D live on Twitch, sir.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. This is when we usually do it, so...
Is it?
That's Death, another buddy of ours.
What you guys
but,
D&D?
Yeah. So basically that's where you come out. You've got the coins, you've got a war engine that you guys are going to be able to use.
Yep.
What you are seeing if Maggie can do is do a silvered lance.
And then give us...
Wolgren is going to be able to get enough silver to make 2 attempts to do silvered arrows. Is that what you're going to do, Wolgren?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Basically with that, Maggie's like, well, since the ritual has been completed, I'll be looking for my payment here in a moment. She kind of looks over at Ingros. Yes.
I've been injured, so I can't do that.
I hand him a bag full of good berries. Here you go, bud. Just kind of.
Could someone stand my mini up?
Oh, yeah, you are conscious again. Ha ha! But Mad Maggie comes by, and she walks by you, because the entrance is over there. She walks by you, and she's like, well, as you guys are going to be working on making your little toys and trinkets there, Mad Maggie's going to go and slip into something a little more appropriate. And she kind of looks at you. She's like, yes.
I still back away.
You can't back away. She's like, the door's right there.
Like, you get back into the corner. He's just like...
Yeah,
But,
I hand Ingros a bag full of good berries and go, here you go. You might need these.
You over there coughing, you alright?
He needs more good berries to get through this shit.
Yeah.
Natural aphrodisiac. He'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
He's apparently very athletic.
Apparently.
So, so she's basically, you're like, oh, I'm still injured. She's like, oh, Maggie will take good care of you. I'm going to slip into something a little more appropriate for the time.
Is there something? I look at
Critias is just.
Hold it down.
I'm good.
Yeah, because while she's looking at him, like one eye is still looking at him, the other one is still kind of looking like part way between you and him.
Walgren's covering his eyes. Nope.
Yep.
I look at the others and say,
Critias is
To be
just.
honest, I was about to do a motivational speech spell, but I'm like, I like this much better.
Yes. So she trails off. She's like, while you all are doing that, I will get ready for my personal payment.
All right.
So she goes off. And so basically you guys know where the main mechanic shop is, basically, where they got the
war machines and
they got the crucibles and all the anvils and everything over there. So if Wolgren's going over there, I guess, are you gonna go over there as well?
I'm gonna go investigate
else?
because I want to see the war machine we're gonna get, and I want to try to see if we can get any modifications before we leave.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that during this time we'll be able to take a long rest to reset everything, but I don't know if that's if we can yet.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to get a long rest. If you guys wanted to stay the night.
Yeah. So then we can get a full reset and everything.
Yeah.
But that's on the condition he drinks the sludge that we gotta that he needs to heal him, because I just want to see how he rolls the Constitution.
But yeah, so you guys are able to go over. So the war machine that is going to be waiting for you all is the one that you actually fixed.
Yeah.
So that one, it's a pretty standard war machine, nothing real big about it. And you said that Chuka, you're going to ask Chuka and Clonk for any upgrades.
Yeah, any upgrades we can get to it, any modifications that'll benefit us.
Yeah. For now, they don't have anything because they just got it up and running, and they have not had a parts run. They haven't had the scavengers. They have groups of scavengers that go out and get parts and stuff and bring them back. They haven't had one in a day or two, so they're waiting for the scavengers to get back.
Well, we were staying, remember, the night, so there might be something that comes
if they
in
come
later,
back, and first thing in the morning, they might have something on hand.
Yeah.
But for right now, they don't have anything too tough.
Okay.
They do have a crate. Some of the raid caps bring up a crate full of rations.
Okay.
Let me see.
Wait, are these the red caps types of rations? Oh, shit.
You get 12 packs of rations.
Like actual edible rations?
Mostly edible. They're questionable, but they're edible. They'll serve as a ration.
So I'll take these and I'm gonna trade.
Like they bring them up in a box.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I mean, you get hungry enough, a lot of things are edible.
Yeah. I mean, these are going to be probably last resort. We don't have anything else, so
I'm gonna mark down under rations 12 special rations.
12 questionable rations.
Yeah.
12 rations for Ingros.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Is I was actually gonna. Yeah.
We'll just stick them under Angros's chair in the war machine.
There you go.
Somebody go in his bag, take his actual rations, and replace them with these.
They switch them out.
I mean, he's going to be busy for a while.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
We're gonna do that. So, how many rations do you actually have in your thing?
I'm back to 20. One of them is the very bad stew.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you have 19 regular with the bad stew. So that's what we're gonna do when he's doing his little ritual. He's gonna get. We're gonna take 12 of his good bags and split them between the three of us, and then he's gonna get the 12 bad ones.
So I'll put 19.
No. So you're gonna. So you're gonna have
13 questionable.
Yeah.
13 weird rations.
13 weird.
You're gonna have 13.
Yeah, we'll just call them weird rations.
Yeah. So remember, if you want to split them up, you're gonna have 13 weird rations.
Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Give me a sleight of hand.
I want to see if Henri will do it.
And 7 regular rations.
You need your
Henri do
thievery skills and see if you can sleight of hand these awful rations into Angros's bag and get the good ones.
I get to roll my sleight of hand.
Oh,
wow.
do you have guidance there, Wolgren?
I don't think Wolgren took guidance.
Oh, damn.
Right? No, I have guidance. It's
Oh. Oh, there you go.
Cast the guidance on that.
Cast it on Henri. He'll give him an extra D4 to roll with his D20s on his sleight of hand.
God, I can't believe it.
You can't roll.
It's just funny.
I'm a cast guidance. We're doing a long rest. You'll get it back. It's a cantrip. I'm always gonna have it.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't go away. It doesn't even use a regular spell
all
slot.
my divine powers and everything I can do, bringing the dead back to life, summoning skeletons, calling upon God himself to aid me in my fights.
He's using guidance to steal ration.
Calling on God to aid you in my stealth, so it's great.
Yes.
Oh, God. So-
Fuck it. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean,
Why not?
Fuck, why not? Why not?
What'd you roll, Goss?
I rolled a 27.
Oh, yes.
You're able to basically pull the good rations out and trade them for the weird rations.
So Vincent has this.
And Vincent doesn't even know. Like you put the good rations that he
I
has.
have a very good sleight of hand, gentlemen.
Yeah, you put the good rations that he still has on top of the weird ones, so they're covered. He doesn't even know that they can switch.
Exactly. So it's
So
just like,
how many good rations did we
he's
get?
never gonna know.
We got
It's 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody gets. Henri and Wolgren and me, we each get 4.
I kind of shuffled him around so he'll like have 2 good rations and he'll have 1 bad, you know. So it's like,
Yeah.
And remember, I got the crab meat too. So.
it's like that was just a little off today, but you know, then it goes back to the good one. It's like, oh, maybe it's just my mind.
You've had it too long. You've had it too long. It's
Right.
spoiled a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like shuffling in between, you know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Day, but you know, the next day it gets into the rest. It's all good. So you know, it's like it just must have been my mind playing tricks on me or something, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
I mean, like I said, I do have a good sleight of hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say you'd be the perfect one to do this.
I played straight into this character, so you know.
That is awesome. I love that.
So you guys are over by the war machine, and Henri ends up doing a sleight of hand while Angros's back is turned because he's like looking out for Maggie. He's like, he's all sweating.
He's getting himself in the mood.
Yeah, he's got his head on a swivel over there. And so, yeah, he's doing that. I guess Wolgren, Chuka and Clunk show you over to where athletics with advantage. That's basically going to be the same thing.
Okay, so hold up. Nat 20.
Get a nat 20
Nat 20, baby.
at liquid silver to make those arrows. So, Henri, you now have 20 silvered arrows. I'll say Critias and Henri are kind of giving a once over to the war machine while Angros is kind of still on the lookout, like. Next thing you know, you see around the corner comes a extremely attractive armored, like, human female.
Oh no, not her, please.
Form here coming around the corner, and she's like, "Well, gentlemen, I will be taking my rewards for assisting you all." So she comes up to you and like you're kind of baffled for a second. You're like,
What reward?
She kind of grabs you by the front of your arm and she's like, "Come with me."
I hold back. I want to know what.
But yeah, so actually, give me 3 Constitution saving throws.
Me?
Yes.
There you go. I wonder when those are going to come in.
18.
Okay, you
Roll
can
again.
stay conscious.
20.
Nope, you're still conscious.
6.
Ooh. So you stay conscious for a good hour to 2 hours. Third hour, you black out.